The Galactic Union prided itself on diplomacy. For centuries, wars had been averted through careful words, delicate treaties, and endless negotiations. Violence was the last resort, used only when every other path had failed. But not every species respected peace. The Carthan raiders were parasites that thrived on fear. They hijacked ships, seized colonies, and demanded impossible ransoms. When challenged, they slaughtered innocents to prove their ruthlessness. No fleet had fully stopped them, because the Union's council always urged compromise. This time, the Carthans had taken the Union transport Harmony Dawn, a vessel carrying thousands of civilians, including children. The raiders broadcast their demand across every channel. 5 star systems ceded to Carthan control, or the hostages die. The council convened in panic. Representatives argued endlessly. Some urged patience, others offered appeasement. But while they debated, one delegate rose slowly to his feet. He was human. Ambassador Rourke's voice was quiet, but it cut through the chamber like steel. Humans don't negotiate with terrorists. The council chamber erupted. Some accused him of barbarism. Others pleaded that violence would doom the hostages. But Rourke did not waver. He only tapped his comms and gave a single order: send in the fleet. Moments later, hyperspace ripped open near the Carthan stronghold. Out of the void emerged the Terran warship Resolute, flanked by escorts. The humans had not come to bargain. They had come to end this. Inside the Carthan command vessel, Overlord Grash sneered as reports came in. One ship? They send one. His lieutenants laughed, imagining an easy slaughter. But laughter turned to silence when the Resolute's guns roared. Human weapons didn't stun or disable, they annihilated. Carthan frigates were shredded in seconds by mass drivers that hurled projectiles faster than sound could scream. Missile salvos streaked into enemy cruisers, tearing them apart in brutal blossoms of fire. Grash bared his fangs. Protect the hostages. They wouldn't dare risk. Then the humans did dare. Dropships launched from the Resolute, streaking toward the captured transport. Terran Marines, armored and armed, smashed through hull breaches and stormed the corridors. They didn't move like soldiers trained for caution. They moved like predators who had hunted monsters before. The Carthans tried using the hostages as shields, but the humans had already studied every corridor, every weak point. Precision strikes cut down raiders while leaving civilians untouched. In less than 20 minutes, the hostages were freed. On the Resolute's bridge, Captain Alara Hayes broadcast a message to the galaxy, carried on every open channel. To the Carthan raiders and all who prey on the innocent, understand this. Humans do not negotiate. We do not yield. If you threaten civilians, we will find you. And when we find you, we will end you. The words echoed through the stars. On the council world, silence fell. The Valari delegate whispered, "But they risked everything." Ambassador Rourke's expression hardened. "No, we saved everything worth saving." Back at the Carthan stronghold, the once proud raiders scattered like insects before fire. Their fleets, so long feared, burned in the void. The hostages, rescued and safe, gazed at their human liberators with awe and disbelief. One Valari child, trembling, looked up at a Marine whose armor was scorched from battle. "Weren't you afraid?" she asked. The Marine smiled beneath his helmet. "Of course, but we were more afraid of what would happen if we did nothing." From that day forward, the galaxy understood. To some species, negotiation was survival. To humans, it was simple. Survival meant standing against terror, no matter the cost. The warning spread quickly across every star system, whispered in fear by warlords and raiders alike. Never take human hostages. Never threaten their people. Because humans don't negotiate with terrorists, they destroy them.